My mom is from Oahu. She was born and raised in Kailua, and also my grandmother. It's a bit of the culture is when you come from the outside, it takes a lot to earn some trust and to earn respect. And that was very apparent that was something we were going to work on.
Was apparent that the work we were about to embark on was daunting. The contract needed a complete overhaul. The relationships we were going to have to build out with HR and with the CEO of the hospital, there was a lot of moving parts going forward. But fundamentally, the first piece we needed to take on was the trust of the members.
When UNAC first came to Maui Memorial, I know there were a lot of frustrations. People were very upset, very vocal with how upset they were. So before UNAC made any choices or did any decisions or anything, the first thing they did was listen to people. Listen to the problems, listen to the complaints and the frustrations that people were feeling, and just really try to make them feel heard. And then now fast forward, we've been able to take those complaints and those problems that people were having in the beginning and help work on them.
We're not just the RNs, we're not just the pharmacists. We are everywhere with regards to, we are the clerks, we are in radiology, we are dietitians. So our bargaining unit is very rich and very inclusive. Very important that we hear from the bargaining unit and we move that forward into be part of the bargaining negotiations and contract negotiations.
So what we've been hearing this time compared to the last bargaining session is that they didn't have a lot of support. A lot of the members did not feel that they were involved or consulted or spoken to in regards to any of the different matters that were in the contract.
I think the session is different in a number of ways. The first one is the obvious one, COVID and doing everything virtually. It's just way different. Second, the support we have now is just far greater with Joel and June and Moises being there every day to help. I believe UNAC empowered us to have more strength at the bargaining table just because of the support system behind the organization. There's a lot of people in many positions from, research, legal, representation, and all those things together built up support staff has helped us tremendously.
In my past year of being a lost timer, we have been able to make so many huge strides. We've been able to get members so much more engaged, we've been able to get them to trust us a lot more. We've been able to help get wages increased for the admitting department, the radiology department, try to get people in their correct wage grids. People were all over the board, with the transition, it really made a big kind of like mess of things. So we've kind of been able to help come in there and just get things more organized. Carmene's leadership has really helped. I think that's been the catalyst that's really pushed the members to trust us a lot more and to reach out and to let us know what's going on.
This is a big project. This is a big piece of our family now. In 2 years, we have worked very hard to build out, to grow, to engage, to connect to the community. And Charmaine Morales has hit every single one of those dots.
I remember that first meeting. I think we had somewhat of 80 people show up to those conference rooms. And many of those people we've stood close to, and sure enough, in a matter of one meeting, we were able to make huge change and make such a difference in each one of their lives, where they felt safe being at work. They felt like that measures were put in place to keep their patients safe. And that was just one example of being able to show what a difference it makes when they have a union that they trust, that they could come to and talk to. UNAC UHCP is one family, we're one ohana.